Hi VOCE, welcome to another Lessons with Lori. The other day we introduced our heartbeat activities, and these are some of the materials that I included for you to use at home since we are all under corona quarantine right now. So you can print these out on your own. Their heartbeats say beat or broken, and if you can see this one, there are the slits down the center of them so that way you can cut them into two parts. I also made them to where if you're like me and you're constantly out of ink, you can do them to where they're not using up all the ink and your kids can color them. And then for the next level of the activity, when you no longer need the words on there for you, we've got those hearts there. You can also just make your own hearts if you want to. You don't have to print those out. It's one more activity for the kids to do while you are at home quarantined. So we're going to be moving today from just using the words beat and broken with the hearts to using actual stick notation, which is the next step in music reading for small people. Okay, so now you've got all your materials set up. What I use in my classroom is the heartbeat mat. I showed you this in the earlier video where I've cut out my heartbeats and I've glued them down and laminated them. Totally not necessary, but keeps them from tearing up. So all you really need are your heartbeats and the brokens that you had before. Woo, that was fun. All right, so they can lay these out on the table or on the floor, and that's perfectly fine. So what we worked on the last time we did this was explaining and understanding that songs have a heartbeat, all right? And that sometimes there's one sound in the heartbeat and sometimes there's more than one sound in the heartbeat. So if we were reading this rhythm right here, beat, 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 beat. But sometimes we need more than one sound within that beat. So that's where we have the broken that pulls in there, all right? So then it's beat, broken, beat, beat. All right, and the activity that we did in the first one was coming up with a bunch of different rhythms, and they were writing them using their heartbeats, all right? Next, we're gonna move on to stick notation. And I got to thinking, well gosh, in my studio, I use popsicle sticks. So that works for our stick notation. You may not have those at home. So I ran around the house to try to find everything that I would use if I were a parent under quarantine. And you can use Q-tips, you can use toothpicks, crayons make for great stick notation. I had straws. I'm not sure where they got to from transporting from my house to the studio, but you can take drinking straws and cut them, or you can just cut up slips of paper. Anything you need in order to make the stick notation work. So what we'll do now is transition from using the heartbeats with the beat and broken to our stick notation. So if we have a rhythm that is beat, 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 the stick notation, one sound, one stick. Beat, 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 beat. All right, so kiddos, take out your rock and tapper, which is what we use in my classroom. There are so many kids that lots of loud clapping, not so great. And if you're at home and you're working from home and you just need something to entertain your kids, lots of loud clapping might not be a great thing right now. So here we go, kids, rocks and tappers, and beat, 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 beat. Okay, so if we did need to change the rhythm to where there was a broken that was in there, we need two sounds and one heart. All right, so we wouldn't just use these two on that heartbeat because eventually the hearts are going to go away, and so we need to make sure that we're not looking at just a whole bunch of beats. So the way that you do a broken is make a little house. All right, and you attach those together. So we know that this is within one heartbeat. So you would read this, beat, broken, beat, beat. All right, excellent. So now what we're gonna do is get your kids, get my little demonstrators, and we are gonna do all kinds of fun activities with writing rhythms using stick notation. Okay, so now you've got your kids together. They've got all of their materials, and we're going to play the game. So you can see that Evie is using the studio materials, the things that we have here at VOCE. Sutton, wave, is going to be using the at-home materials. So she decided she wanted to use Q-tips. So that's what's going to be her stick notation today. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to give you a rhythm, and you're going to use those heartbeats in front of you to create the rhythm. Ready? Play and say, my turn, then your turn. Here we go. Beat, beat, broken, beat. Play and say, ready, go. Beat, beat, broken, beat. Good, use the heartbeats to create that rhythm. Beat, beat, broken, beat. Excellent. Beat, beat, broken, beat. Great. So now we have our rhythm using our heartbeats. So let's play and say now that we're looking at it. Ready? Here we go. Beat, beat, broken, beat. Now, I want you to replace the heartbeats with stick notation. Replace those heartbeats with stick notation. Beat, beat, broken, beat. Go. Beat, beat, broken, beat. Awesome. All right, so now you're looking at stick notation. So let's play and say. Ready? Here we go. And beat, beat, broken, beat. Excellent. All right, clear your spots. We're going to do another one. Here's the next one. Broken, broken, beat, broken. Broken, broken, beat, broken. Good. Broken, broken, beat, broken. Broken, broken, beat, broken. And I'm sure between your siblings there will be some racing that's going on. It's not a race. It doesn't matter how fast you get it. It's that we get it done correctly, right? Okay, so here we go. Take out your rockin' tappers. Let's read it. Broken, broken, beat, broken. Now, switch to stick notation. Replace those hearts with your stick notation. Broken, broken, beat, broken. So our next step is going to be taking the heartbeats out of it completely and just going right into that stick notation. Now, everyone learns at a different pace. Everyone processes these things differently. And so if you need to use those heartbeats for longer, that is absolutely okay. Some kids get it really, really fast, and some kids take a minute, and there's nothing wrong with that. All right, here we go with our stick notation. Ready? Let's read it. Play and say. Broken, broken, beat, broken. Perfect. All right, so clear your mats. This time we're going to try one without using the heartbeats first. All right, we're going to go straight to stick notation. Are you ready? So we're going to play and say. Here we go. My turn first. Beat. Oop, my turn first, Evie. Beat, broken, beat, broken. Beat, broken, beat, broken. Good. Nope, not with the hearts, just with the stick notation. Beat, broken, beat, broken. Beat, broken, beat, broken. And for those of you that are wondering where their different levels are at, Evie is in kindergarten, but she has been raised with a lot of this, so I test a lot of my lessons out on her. Sutton is in 6th grade, so this happens a little bit faster with her. Again, my poor children were raised in a music classroom, so we do these activities all the time. Here we go. Ready? Let's read it together. Go. Beat, broken, beat, broken. Very good. All right, so you can clear your mats. parents, what you can do now is the kids can trade off. If you've got something to do, if you're working from home, kids can trade off. You can come up with your own rhythms. You can start by one of you doing the heartbeats and then one of you putting the stick notation in there. There's all kinds of great activities. And teachers, if you're using this in your classroom, there's lots of fun activities that you can do if you are in, if they're doing centers, or if you're working with a small group, then they can do this. It's composition, it's rhythms, it's all of that. Lots and lots of fun. So thanks again for joining us for another Lessons with Lori.